Hello there! Welcome to Storytime Online. I'm Larry the Library Gnome, and boy, are we going to have some fun today. We'll be reading a wonderful little gnome story. We'll explore various types of gnomes. And I'll even show you how you can become a gnome yourself. Also, be sure to stick around to the end of the video for an exciting announcement. It's not easy being a gnome. Or maybe it is. First, you'll need a pointy hat. That's super important. Pointy hats are actually quite handy. Not only do they protect our heads from falling twigs and acorns, but they help us see each other in the tall grass, or in my case, amongst the bookshelves in our library. Whoop! Hey! As I was saying, you can tell a lot about a gnome from their hat. My hat is blue because it's my favourite colour. Whimsy's hat is green and soft because she loves nature and is very kind.
Ah.
Norbert's hat is a dark red colour because his favourite season is autumn.
It's true.
Poe's hat is bright red and very pointy because he's quite the little rascal. Aren't you, Poe?
Who, me?
Baby Bingles' hat is sky blue because he loves to play outside and watch the clouds. The next thing you'll need to do to be a good gnome is to eat plenty of fruit and vegetables. Gnomes are vegetarian, but it's okay if you're not. Eating healthy is just very important to us gnomes. Finally, gnomes care a lot about the environment. If you see trash on the ground, be sure to pick it up and put it in the nearest trash bin. So, to be a gnome, all you have to do is wear a pointy hat, eat healthy, and don't litter. That's it. You're officially a gnome. Library gnomes, like us, aren't the only gnomes in the world. There are all kinds of gnomes living all across the planet. But the most common ones are
Woodland gnomes, also known as forest gnomes. They live in the deepest parts of the woods and tend to be very shy around humans, preferring the company of forest animals instead.
Dune gnomes. These gnomes are often found in places where there's lots of sand, like the beach or at our very own Great Sand Dunes National Park. They're kind of hard to spot because they wear lots of tan and beige clothing, but if you're quiet and hold real still, you might see one out of the corner of your eye.
Garden gnomes. You guessed it, these gnomes live in and around people's gardens. They are very useful to have in your yard because they tend to all the plants and flowers around your house.
Next, we have Clutter Gnomes, written by Ashley Metcalfe and illustrated by Sinem Kilic Rabito. Let's learn more about these special kinds of gnomes, shall we? In a charming old house on the outskirts of town stand a girl and her mom, who is wearing a frown. That's it, sighed Mom, raising her voice. Pick up your toys. It's not a choice. Relax, Mom, I said. It's just a few things, puzzles, books, and shiny toy rings. There might also be blocks, cars, and stuffed animals too. Crayons, construction paper, and look, my missing princess shoe, and dirty laundry hanging off the door. Now that I think of it, I can't see the floor. But why should I care if my things are put neatly away? If they are out in the open, then it's easy to play. Why should you care? Whispered Mom, leaning near. The Clutter Gnomes are now invited, I fear. Clutter Gnomes? I questioned. What are those? They are small little people that sneak in right under your nose. did you not see their door that appeared here last night? Look, come closer, step into the light. As I looked where she pointed, I finally could see a small little door with a golden CG. Clutter gnomes come when you don't pick up after yourself. They clear away toys that should have been on the shelf. Have you ever wondered where your missing things go? Well, there you have it. Now you know. Take, for example, the time you turned 4. You loved all of your presents, but left them all on the floor. The Clutter Gnomes did not like that one little bit, so they stuffed in a bag all they could fit. They took it away to their home through the door, where it awaited to return when you could care for it more. Responsibility is the trait at the top of their list. Take care of your toys, and they will not be missed. As Mom walked away, I started to clean up my mess. I put away toys. I hung up a dress. I wasn't quite convinced the Clutter Gnomes were real, so I set up a trap for them to steal. This trap took the form of a deserted princess shoe. I wanted to see just what the gnomes would do. My trap would be simple yet highly effective. I would stay up all night and be a detective. While snuggled up cozy under my sheet, I would closely be listening for miniature feet. My eyes would be shut so the Clutter Gnomes wouldn't know that I was spying. But once they entered my room, there would be no denying. I would pop up and shout, "Hey, Clutter Gnomes, how do you do? I knew you would come out for my princess shoe." The only problem with my magnificent plan was that I fell asleep to the sound of the fan. When I finally awoke, I looked all around, but my shoe was absolutely nowhere to be found. Now convinced that Clutter Gnomes were keeping an eye on me, I decided to act with more responsibility. For the next whole week, I cleaned up after myself. I put things up and away onto their proper shelf. And do you know what happened next? I was mystified, bewildered, confounded, and perplexed. After helping Dad clean the kitchen one night, I walked into my room and shrieked with delight. On the edge of my bed sat my missing princess shoe, and a small, little note that said, "Well done, you." The end. What an interesting story. What did you think of it? I liked learning about these new types of gnomes. Can't say I've ever met a Clutter Gnome before. But maybe if I set a trap like the girl in the book, I might meet one and make a new friend.
The gnomes go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The gnomes go marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah. The gnomes go marching one by one. The little one stops to suck his thumb, and they all go marching down and around in a happy parade. Boom, boom, boom. The gnomes go marching 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. The gnomes go marching 2 by 2, hurrah, hurrah. The gnomes go marching 2 by 2. The little one stops to tie his shoe, and they all go marching down and around in a happy parade. Boom, boom, boom. The gnomes go marching 3 by 3, hurrah, hurrah. The gnomes go marching 3 by 3, hurrah, hurrah. The gnomes go marching 3 by 3. The little one stops to climb a tree, and they all go marching down and around in a happy parade. Boom, boom, boom. The gnomes go marching 4 by 4, hurrah, hurrah. The gnomes go marching 4 by 4, hurrah, hurrah. The gnomes go marching 4 by 4. The little one stops to climb the door, and they all go marching down and around in a happy parade. Boom, boom, boom. The gnomes go marching 5 by 5, hurrah, hurrah. The gnomes go marching 5 by 5, hurrah, hurrah. The gnomes go marching 5 by 5. The little one stops to take a dive, and they all go marching down and around in a happy parade. Woo, woo, woo! The gnomes go marching 6 by 6, hurrah, hurrah. The gnomes go marching 6 by 6, hurrah, hurrah. The gnomes go marching 6 by 6. The little one stops to pick up sticks, and they all go marching down and around in a happy parade. Woo, woo, woo! The gnomes go marching 7 by 7, hurrah, hurrah. The gnomes go marching 7 by 7, hurrah, hurrah. The gnomes go marching 7 by 7. The little one stops to pray to heaven. They all go marching down and around in a happy parade. Woo, woo, woo! The gnomes go marching 8 by 8, hurrah, hurrah. The gnomes go marching 8 by 8, hurrah, hurrah. The gnomes go marching 8 by 8. The little one stops to roller skate, and they all go marching down and around in a happy parade. Woo, woo, woo! The gnomes go marching 9 by 9, hurrah, hurrah. The gnomes go marching 9 by 9, hurrah, hurrah. The gnomes go marching 9 by 9. The little one stops to check the time, and they all go marching down and around in a happy parade. Woo, woo, woo! The gnomes go marching 10 by 10, hurrah, hurrah. The gnomes go marching 10 by 10, hurrah, hurrah. The gnomes go marching 10 by 10. The little one stops to shout the end, and they all go marching down and around in a happy parade. Woo, woo, woo!
Learn all about gnomes with Gnomes, written and illustrated by Grace Hansen. Learn more about gnomes with Gnomes by Martha London. Older readers might like Gnomes by Will Huygen with illustrations by Rian Portvliet. Now for the moment you've all been waiting for. Drumroll, please. Next week, we are celebrating Gnome Coming! Every year, the Alamosa Public Library hosts a week-long event called Gnome Coming, where patrons can participate in fun activities, dress up in silly costumes, and show off their handmade gnome floats in a parade around the park. Plus, you don't even have to be a member of our library to join in all the fun. Feel free to make your own gnome floats at home and email a photo of them to me at larrythelibrarygnome@gmail.com. I look forward to seeing what you've made. And with your permission, I'd love to feature your gnome floats in a future video. Don't forget to hit the like button below. And if you're new here, hit subscribe for more library videos and storytime fun. Happy Gnome Coming! Until next time.
See you later, alligator, out in a wild crocodile. Give a hug, a ladybug, blow a kiss, jellyfish. See you soon, sweet baboon, out the door, dinosaur. Take care.